she arrived. What's up, y'all? Did y'all like that fall video? Wasn't it cozy? It was real cozy. Yeah, girl. I'm sorry, let me stop. I got some great news for y'all. I don't sound too excited, but I really am excited. Oh, shoot, you right. You right. I'm glad you did that, because I would have went a totally different way. Found a new part-time job. I told y'all that's what I was going to do, because I couldn't do this warehouse anymore. Went on an interview today. It's another warehouse job, but went on an interview today, and I did the tour today. And we had a tour at the current one that I'm still at right now, the current warehouse that I'm at now. Did a tour there too. But I didn't realize that that's all I would be doing at this current place. I thought we were going to be able to go to different departments, try this and try that, learn this and learn that. No. They was just like, you're going to be on this truck your whole shift. That's BS to me. I'm the type of person that I love to learn new things here and there. And then when I went on the tour today, I'm gonna be driving driving them the pallet jacks. I forgot them, Lord. It was a cherry picker. That was cute. I was like, oh, these little things, these little machines be flying down the aisles and around all over the place. I was like, oh, I'm only 5 feet, y'all, 5 foot even. So I was just imagining my little teeny self on these machines doing a man's job. So anyway, I still will be lifting stuff, but it's not going to be boxes. Anywhere from an ounce all the way to 160 pounds. They said the average thing that I'll be picking up is something 50 pounds or less. It's very rare that I'll pick up something 100 pounds. And if it's 100 pounds, I will need help. I have to, it's like it's mandatory to ask for help to lift anything, basically, 90 pounds and above. But anyway, when the time comes, I'll tell y'all what job I worked for prior to. And I'm going to miss my coworkers. I will let you know that I will miss all of them, because they all loved me, y'all. When I say they all love me, they be psyched. They be smiling and have me smiling. As soon as they cut that corner, they be looking for me like, oh, my girl here, what's up, kid? I'm like, okay, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fool at work. I'm a fool at all the jobs that I've been to. I'm a fool, because it's not me if I'm not no fool. So I let one of my trainers know that I'll be interviewing today. I let him know that 2 days ago. And I said, he cool. He real cool, y'all. I was like, I got to tell you something. You going to be mad. He was like, you about to quit. I was like, Dad, can I? He was like, nah, kid. What? No, kid. I was like, what? And yeah, I only been there since August. I just started in August and they love me. But anyway, he's like, no, kid, you can't leave. And I was just like, why? Why? And I said, I don't know if I'm leaving. I said, this is just an interview. I don't have the job yet. It's just an interview. I said, so don't count me out yet. He was like, man, you gonna get it. Just because of your personality, you gonna get the job. You gonna be in that interview making them laugh and everything. I was like, yeah. And I did. So, yeah. So I got the job offer today. Starting orientation next week. And I will go back to the job I'm at now and let them know that I'm leaving. Although this is how it works where I'm at now. It's dumb to me. Let me tell you why it's dumb. Because if you leave on good terms, I'm sorry, let's start it this way. If you leave on bad terms, you can't come back and work for them until 6 months later. If you leave on good terms, you can't come back until 6 months later. Like, that didn't make any sense to me. So I may or may not go up in there on Sunday, Monday or Tuesday, because I don't know how I feel. If I may feel like I'm going in and I don't. I feel like I may not feel like I don't want to go in. So we will see when Sunday comes. Girl, I'm not putting in no 2 weeks at this company. Yeah, I'm not putting in no 2 weeks. I'm excited to learn something new, and we'll be able to continue to learn new things. Now, the people that's on the people that did the interview, like the whole, it was quote unquote like an orientation type thing today. I'm talking about safety, talking about the 401k, talking about this, talking about that. So we had that today, and it was about an hour. The guy that was presenting, he started in February as what I'm about to be, and he moved up to the HR department. I was like, wow, at the warehouse that I'm at now, one chick was there 5 years, and she's still doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna be putting. Oh, their house is so pretty. It looks so nice out in the front. They got these little pumpkins and stuff. It's so cute. Anyway, you see how sidetrack I get? Just random. Anyway, so she's been there for 5 years. I said, you don't want to do anything else? She was like, they won't hire me to do anything else. So I'm trying to think, like, what is this, something with your performance? Like, what's really going on? I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with her. What's going on with her? So this other guy, I told y'all about the new security system. I went home one day. Oh, y'all saw that video. I went to go see Equalizer. Went home, so I went back the next day and found out that a guy, everybody in that building knew who he was. So all he had to do was call from the security desk, because when your badge is not working, you have to call somebody in the warehouse to have them come out to come pick you up. I'm like, that's bull. Like, what is really going on with this new system? I like the temporary, the old way. I was in and out, kept it moving. But anyway, so he been there for over 15 years, y'all. Everybody knew him. So all he had to do was call, was like, this such and such. Can you come pick us up? Vouch for me. They was down there in less than 5 minutes, y'all. When I say less than 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. When I was calling for 30 minutes. Ain't nobody pick up the phone. But anyway, so when the guy was coming down to pick us up in 5 minutes, we'll pick him up in 5 minutes. He was telling me, I said, how long you been here? He said 15 years. And I said, what do you, I said, and what's your position? He said, I'm a trainer. I said, what? You could get a trainer position in 6 months to a year. But this is what happened. He left the company, came back to the company, and when he came back, they made him what I do. I was like, are you serious? You cannot be serious. 15 years at the same company? Hold on. Okay, making sure you don't come through. 15 years at the same company, and you had to start back at the bottom and work your way up. So it's what I do now, and then you go from my position to a trainer. But he was a manager, y'all, when he left. He was a manager. I forgot to tell you that part. He was a manager when he left. So you what I am, and then a trainer. So when will you become a manager? Like this company, y'all, I can't wait to tell you. Y'all probably already know which company I'm talking about. If you know which company I'm talking about, you can leave it in the comment. At this point, I don't care. But anyway, I was stunned when he said he was working there for 15 years. And I was just like, and you ain't no higher than, quote unquote, even a manager. You ain't no higher than a manager? Because this one lady, she's been there for she's been there for less than 5 years. I think she said 4 or 5 years. And she's a whole, what do you call it? She's in a whole totally different department. And I was just like, okay, you made it there in 4 to 5 years, and this dude only made a manager, but she's higher than a manager. Let's fast forward. So yesterday when I went in, not fast forward, let's just leave that alone. Yesterday when I went into the company, they put me somewhere different. I was all excited thinking, let me lose my whole train of thought. Dang. What was I talking about, y'all? Before I go up in this stuff. I hate when people do that. So, that's what I was talking about. where I worked at last. I was in a different department last night. When I say it was the easiest job that you could ever do, it blew me. Let me tell you why it blew me. Because people down there are making the same amount of money that I am, but I'm breaking my neck putting these boxes on this truck, but all you doing is unloading packages. I'm not a veteran, so I can't walk right there. I'm not a veteran. I'm not a vet. So y'all, when I say that day, my day yesterday went by so fast because I was doing something different. All I was doing was loading up these little small packages in this bag and putting on the belt and letting it go down to be, I guess, scanned and sent out on the truck. And it blew me because I'm just like, so the people down here, what do you have to do to get to here? What do you have to do? I'm gonna finish talking to y'all. Why is this man looking at me? Looking at me talk to y'all. Anyway, so I was like, why? What do I have to do to get down here? But I don't even want to know. Let me tell you why I don't even want to know. Because if they tell me, if I go there on Sunday and ask them, what do I have to do to get to the area that I would, okay, these people about to collide right in front of me. It's Friday, yeah. Anyway, if I ask them, what do I have to do to get down here? And if they tell me, oh, we could put you down there in 6 months, I don't believe you. I mess around and I don't want to put boxes on no truck for 6 months. I've already been there since August, September, October. So it's been 2 months. That's a lot of strenuous that's too much on your body. But anyway, let me stop complaining. Anyway, I got the job. I'm excited. I don't think we can have our cameras in there either. But if we can have our cameras in there, I could show y'all what I'm doing. Their break room is like that. The break room is so beautiful, y'all. And you have your own locker. I'm like, what? At the place that I'm at now, you can't bring your phone in there. So if you ride the bus and get dropped off at the job, they have lockers on the outside of the place where you can put your lockers in. Put your phone in. And then they all of a sudden telling people, yeah, they've been breaking into lockers. Like, this place is, when I say is the worst, it's the worst. I would never recommend this place to nobody. No, I'm sorry. I will. If you want some quick money and don't mind getting your body banged up and don't mind jumping on and off the truck, don't mind putting boxes on the truck, don't mind whatever, all of that. If you don't mind all of that, then go for it. But if you do mind it, yeah, go somewhere else. Because they really don't. It's a numbers thing. It's a numbers thing with everybody, which is fine. But certain places, they trip off of money, but they rather have you safe first. And that's how I feel about with them. Because with them, you be riding on the little cherry pickers and pallet jacks. Girl, they was flying in that warehouse. They was flying through that warehouse. They was like, beep, 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 beep. That's all you heard. Beep, beep, beep. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be beep, 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 beep. Wait, I'm gonna be pressed. Ging, ging, ging. I'm gonna have my own little tune. They're gonna be like, oh, there go Kia. There go Kia. Kia coming with the tune. I'm gonna have my own little tune, y'all. Watch. Anyway, so let me get off this phone and go up in the store. I'm going to Lowe's because I want to get some things. I want to look at some flies. Not flowers. I want to look at some flies. So that's what I'm about to do. So I'm going to talk to y'all later. To all my beauties and bows, and to all of my haters and hatreds,